Here's your auto news update for December 13th.
And our first story today is the 2024 BMW Z4 is finally getting a manual transmission. It'll only be available on the six-cylinder M40i, but after they added it to the Toyota Supra, which is kind of its platform sibling, this year it was kind of weird that they hadn't added it to the BMW yet.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was not on the Z4. I always thought that was going to be like a standard, especially since it's a European car. But, I mean, that's exciting news. Z4 has always been kind of a nice car to look at and nice car to drive, so having a manual transmission makes sense.
And the final Chrysler 300 sedans will be rolling off the assembly line this month, with the Charger and Challenger set to follow pretty soon as they kind of transition to some newer vehicles, including some electric vehicles.
So I know we've gotten like an update, like a new Charger coming. Has there been any update on some sort of like update or refresh for the Chrysler 300, or is this just going to be the end of the line?
No, they haven't really announced anything yet. I'm sure there'll probably be something soon, since this kind of means that their only vehicle is now going to be the Pacifica minivan. So hopefully, yeah, they'll be getting something soon. But I think looks like some of their stuff got delayed a little bit. So they have shown some like concepts for like electric crossovers, things like that, but nothing's really been finalized, it seems like, yet. And Lamborghini is celebrating their 60th anniversary with a special one-off Lamborghini Revuelto Opera Unica, which has like this custom paint job that supposedly took about 435 hours in the paint booth to do, and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, you can really see the detail in the blue and the orange kind of flame and ice paint jobs. I really like it, like the fire and ice kind of yin and yang, scorpion and sub-zero nature of it. I think it's really cool. And I think the purple kind of like it looks like it almost fades to black. And maybe it's just the lighting in the photo, but if it does have the purple fading to black, that's also really, really well done.
And the new redesigned Hyundai Sonata pricing will be going up, in addition to getting some new features, making the base price around 28,000 and the all-wheel drive being around 30,000.
I feel like that's a little pricey, but I think that from what we've seen with Hyundai lately, I think that their quality is really high. So I think it's acceptable for that price to go that high. I mean, it's as far as like all those brands, it definitely speaks more of like a little bit more of luxury to me than something like Kia. So, I think it makes sense. Do I want to see prices go up? No, but I think it's acceptable here.
And Mini has unveiled a John Cooper Works appearance package for their electric version of the Mini Cooper called the SE. Unfortunately, though, it's just appearance stuff, no extra kind of performance add-ons, unlike the regular JCW model.
I gotta say though, I think it looks brilliant. I like the new little spoiler that it has on the back. I like it's almost, we had the phase of the curvy kind of rounded Mini Coopers, and I like the kind of return to the boxiness and kind of more angular, a little bit more futuristic styling. Yeah, I think it looks great, especially the photo we have with the black and the red on top. I think it looks fantastic.
And we're kind of got another look at the 2025 Dodge Charger, which is kind of going back to a two-door style. Kind of teased in a new Christmas advertisement from Dodge. And it seems like there's a few changes, including some kind of more traditional round headlights that was not seen on the concept.
Yeah, it makes me almost wonder if this is supposed to be like the gasoline version of the vehicle and not the electric one, because I think, especially when you have an electric vehicle, you can get more creative with the headlights. At least that's what we've seen most car companies do. So I think this could be the gasoline one. If not, I think it's just maybe a redesign to be a little bit easier on manufacturing process. There's a couple of different reasons, but I think it still looks great. And as a Challenger owner, I'm sad to see the Challenger go, but this thing looks pretty sick.
Yeah, like you were saying, I think the addition of a gasoline engine could mean that the front end maybe had to be redesigned for cooling purposes, something like that. So I think, yeah, that makes sense. And some good news for car shoppers, as car prices are actually down year over year for the first time in about a decade.
Yeah, this is really cool to hear, especially for people who are looking for a new car. It's a little disheartening for me, as I know the value of my car is going to go down slightly, probably. But I am excited to see that prices are kind of going down again. Hopefully this signals a bigger change kind of going forward for pricing on everything, but I think that the fact that we're getting cars again for a decent prices, or at least they're starting to get back to a decent level, is good for both business and for buyers alike. Why gamble with your website? Heading to the 2024 NADA show in Las Vegas? Jazel's going to be there. We'll be at the Las Vegas Convention Center from February 1st through February 4th. You can come and find us at booth 7529N in the North Hall. And as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us here on YouTube and all of our social media platforms for more content coming soon.